Friends, I've been wondering, do we live our lives in a way that brings glory to God, that brings pleasure to God? Romans 6, Paul writes it that way, and he says, live your life in a way that brings pleasure to God. John in 1 John says, do we live our lives intentionally in a way that brings pleasure to God? And I really would encourage you this day to live your life in a way that brings pleasure to God. If we can live with that as a frame of reference, our lives will be very different. We'd live differently, we'd approach people differently, we'd love God and love our neighbor as we should, if our intention is to bring pleasure to God. And should our intention not be to bring pleasure to God, the King of Kings, what other nobler purpose could there be than to bring pleasure to the King as we love Him and as we love His people? So why don't you live your life bringing pleasure to God?